I am telling about 19th century literature. Jane Austen. I want to say about introduction about Jane Austen. Jane Austen was a born artist, observes Garrod. Jane Austen could write at 20 as well or better, or very nearly as well at 40. Jane Austen, who had a sensitive understanding of human nature, had but two themes in her novels: marriage and education. Each of her novels examines the problem of who marries whom and when. As the novel progresses, we pursue that the characters and act and react in a distinct way because of their early environment or initial education. Jane Austen never felt that any child is born bad. She, by instinct, possessed the knowledge that the pampered child is granted prominence as a birthright. Emma stands out and tries to disencumber herself of her feeling of inferiority by adopting people and governing their lives. Read Emma and the units carefully to see how this boldness of Emma colors her judgment and drives her to self deception. Marriage is the central theme of the novel. It exemplifies the Shakespearean dictum, it means cited by the novelist herself in the course of her novel, that the course of true love did never run smooth. Look at the varied types of marriages painted carefully in Emma. Emma has won its way to the front rank of fiction. Country people are the characters. It is the country house comedy, springing out of little vanities, that we perceive in Emma, the only novel of Jane Austen that takes its title from its heroine. It is through her eyes that we see the world around her. Virginia Woolf opines, Jane Austen is incomparably the greatest female writer we possess. She is the greatest, and for this reason, she does not attempt to write like a man. What is the vision of life that is so very charmingly given by her? Mr. Bennet of Pride and Prejudice answers, for what do we live but to make sport of our neighbors and laugh at them in our turn? Jane Austen makes us laugh and learn. Very few English writers ever had so narrow a field of work as Jane Austen. Her works reveal an exquisite perfection, though the field chosen is tiny. The setting of Emma, as in her other country house comedies, is limited. 3 or 4 families in a country village is the very thing to work on, wrote Jane Austen in one of her letters. The delicacy and precision with which Jane Austen creates her picture of a society at the beginning of Emma is a magnificent example of the controlled use of detail. Here, one is made aware of the smallness of Jane Austen's world, the way in which the little country town life is concentrated within itself. Within is this physical, geographical self-centeredness, there is social inbreeding. There is a sense in which the whole community appears to be one lengthy family. Concentration on the unit of the small country town and the social drama of closely knit family relationships is what gives Jane Austen's novels their artistic intensity and clearness of dramatic impact, though the social range is within these limitations.